All right, quick update here on the 2023 plants. We had an invasion last week and somebody came in and ate a bunch of my plants. They took a big chunk out of my elderberry. So I created this little contraption to close it off even more, even though my goal isn't to have a garden that's all fences within fences within fences. But oh well, we'll see. The ceanothus has been completely destroyed, completely ravaged by deer. And I'm thinking, I mean, I know it would survive if I caged it, but I don't know if I want to, because how many cages do I want? Not sure. So today, I'm gonna do a little bit of weeding. I've got turkey mullein everywhere in here, and I love it. Turkey mullein is our friend. The California quails love it, but it does compete with these guys for water. So I'm gonna pull it out of the places where it's encroaching the most. And that's the plan. Just do a little bit of cleanup. This was one of the guys that got consumed. He's leafed out actually quite a bit since then. This is my coffee berry. Put a new cage around him. Put a cage around this radiant manzanita, even though I'm not sure how useful it is to put a cage around a ground cover manzanita. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's what it is. But these Gracias sages are huge. They have really grown a lot. I have this one poppy here that is absolutely wild. Look at how huge and prolific it is. It's late in the day, so it's all closed up, all of its blooms, but it's pretty stunning. And over here, the California buckwheat is breaking out of its enclosure here. It's getting pretty big and doing really great. So I'm liking that quite a bit. Big old turkey mullein. That's our new penstemon that we planted. This is the celestial blue sage, looking absolutely stunning in mid-June. Wild to think that this is a first-year sage. The sages that have taken up here on this hill have done really, really well. Like the starlight here, which is still blooming. My other starlight that I planted last year finished blooming really early. I'm not sure why that one finished blooming so early. And then the stalks kind of turned red. So I don't know if there's an issue with the plant not having enough water, or maybe the aphid infestation had something to do with it. And then back here, here's our Pozo blue sage, which I think I mentioned last time. I really should not have planted directly behind the starlight because you can't really see it when you're down by the house. This poppy is really cool looking when it's open. It's got like red and yellow. It has a yellow center. And this guy, I can't remember what this one was that I just planted. That's not a starlight. I think it's a Winifred Gilman. Yeah, that's a Winifred Gilman. It's doing pretty good, even though it just went in. It's there's more water over here than there is up at the top of the hill. The plants that I put up there's the new monkey flower I put in last week. But the plants that I put in up at the top of the hill don't have as much water, and they were looking pretty under the weather a couple days ago. So I went in and watered them. I had a hummingbird sage that looked like it was about to call it quits, but it perked up this morning. Get some of these turkey mullein out of this area around my Penstemon pseudospectabilis. And this guy, the skylark ceanothus, is doing better than any ceanothus I have ever planted. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think the only reason it's survived the deer is because it's in a spot where it's kind of steep and they just don't really come up here. We are continuing to experience some serious gopher action. As you can tell from this puppy, this is what they do, the gophers. They eat the root, and then you just have a dead poppy sitting on top of the ground. Looks like they might be eating. Oop, this one might have just. Nope, it's doing okay. Okay, might just be closed up for the night, or maybe it's not getting a lot of water. This is a dwarf white sage that is as tall as me. This is at eye level. So that means this plant is at least 5 feet tall from the ground to the spike. And that all happened since we put it in December. So that's a very healthy, happy first year sage. Couldn't ask for better. So that's the update on the 2023 plant garden in mid-June. It's looking awesome.